But when you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
Hey, everybody used to like Trump. Like the show. You ever seen like videos of Trump on The View with Barbara Walters back when they liked him? You ever seen that?
Yes, but I can't remember what you're referring to.
You should see it because it's bonkers. This is it. Watch this. This is bonkers. Go full screen. This is literally bonkers.
And a television star. But does he really want to add president of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to. Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
My friend.
Watch this. Just watch this. This is nuts. We're in an alternative universe, okay? Because this is not that long ago.
Go standing O.
Bro, watch this. Just watch how this goes. Watch this. So she's a Republican. That's easy.
Yeah.
But everybody else.
The Joy
hugs.
Can't wait to get a hug in.
Yeah, everyone's hugging. Look at this. Look at this. Kisses, hugs, kisses to Whoopi. Everybody hugs and kisses. Even Joy Behar hugs and kisses.
Even Joy Behar hugs and kisses.
See? Now watch this.
So I'm going to take you at your word that you have not decided yet when you're going to...
I thought that was against the law, but apparently they've found some new loop stuff that allowed this to go. I thought you couldn't do this. What's happening?
Speaking of gross, here's Whoopi Goldberg.
And this, people keep trying to buy the election.
Yeah.
Billionaire Elon Musk has gone all in for you-know-who, and now he's giving out $1 million a day to people who sign his super PAC's petition. What? Now, I thought that was against the law, but apparently they've found some new stuff that allowed this to go. I thought you couldn't do this. What's happening?
Think critically. Well, it would help if we could regulate social media, because one of the biggest offenders is D.C. and Congress have not been able to do one thing in regard to the rogue corporations.
Not any better with Elon in the administration. I think we need to find moral clarity, you know, in this country. And I just remember after January 6th, you had someone like Mitch McConnell placing the blame on January 6th where it belonged, squarely on Donald Trump's shoulders. And then you started seeing people backtrack that and losing their moral center. You had Condoleezza Rice, I believe, on this very show saying, you know, we need to move on from January 6th. I say no. You don't move on, because January 6th was an atrocity. It was one of the worst moments in American history. And when you think about the worst moments in American history, you know, like World War II, things that happened, you know, like the Holocaust, chattel slavery, we need to never forget, because past becomes prologue if you forget any race.
Freaking out or just, you know, thinking about, I mean, here's where we are. And I would like to remind everybody that that's the way democracy works. I was warning people that before the election that, you know, you have the risk. If Trump wins, then he's going to get the House. He's going to have the Senate. And now you have the Supreme Court with a strong conservative slant now, too. So here's we are. And for the next 2 years, Trump and the GOP is going to be able to drive this narrative. That's undeniable. That's a fact as well, too. And the last, you know, kind of like that emergency break right now is the filibuster in the Senate. And then otherwise they'll be able to just run any kinds of laws through Congress, and now the Supreme Court would likely back them up as well, too.
God. You know, I'm starting to respect Fetterman more and more as the days go by. If all Democrats, I think, were more like him, I think perhaps the world might be a better place. But you can see these ladies just cannot handle reasonable answers.
Remember when The View gave Trump a standing ovation? Yeah, that happened. In 2006, Donald Trump strolled onto The View like a conquering hero. Barbara Walters gushed, "My friend Donald Trump," as the audience roared. Joy Behar hugged him. Whoopi planted kisses. Fast forward to 2024, and the same panel treats him like a war criminal. Leaked emails reveal producers mandated anti-Trump segments daily post-2000. ABC's internal data shows 78% of viewers are tired of Trump derangement, yet the host doubled down, ignoring wildfires, inflation, and border chaos to dissect his tweets. Critics call it selective outrage. Audiences call it boring. The irony? Clips of Trump's 2006 appearance now have 50 M+ views on TikTok, with Gen Z mocking The View's hypocrisy. Producers even edited old episodes to remove Trump-friendly moments, but archives leaked, exposing their revisionism. The show's obsession isn't just ideological, it's financial. Insiders admit anti-Trump rants drove clicks in 2017, but by 2022, the strategy backfired. Advertisers fled, and ABC's $200 M studio became a sinking ship. But the show's Trump fixation was about to backfire. Catastrophically, Melania Trump didn't just file a lawsuit, she declared war. For years, Sunny Hostin mocked her accent, called her a gold digger, and dismissed her Be Best campaign as tone deaf. But Melania's legal team had receipts. 47 segments targeting her since 2017. The $90 M defamation suit alleges Hostin conspired with ABC to destroy her reputation. Melania's too quiet to fight back. Wrong. Now, ABC faces discovery demands that could expose The View's scripted attacks. Insiders say Hostin's scrambling to settle, but Melania's refusing. She wants a public trial. The lawsuit's most damning evidence? A 2021 clip where Hostin claimed Melania hates America and secretly runs Trump's Twitter. Melania's lawyers argue this was a coordinated smear to paint her as a foreign manipulator. If proven, ABC could lose its broadcast license. As Hostin panicked, an even bigger threat emerged. Elon Musk doesn't sue, he obliterates. When Whoopi Goldberg called him a threat to democracy for buying Twitter, he hit back with a $900 M defamation suit. The claim? The View's rants caused X's ad revenue to plummet. But Musk's real goal is darker. He's demanding internal communications to prove ABC colluded with Democrats to silence conservatives. Sources say Whoopi begged Musk to drop the case, offering a tearful apology. He refused. Now, discovery could expose The View's ties to left-wing PACs and sink the show for good. Musk's lawyers have already subpoenaed emails between ABC and the DNC, revealing plans to amplify anti-Musk narratives ahead of the 2024 election. The bombshell? A producer's note instructing hosts to link Musk to white supremacy without evidence. If Musk wins, The View's legacy won't just be tarnished, it'll be erased. But the legal tsunami didn't stop there. Donald Trump's been taking notes. Insiders say he's ready to sue The View for a decade of defamation. And he wants $1B. His legal team cites 1,200 plus segments attacking him, many with proven falsehoods. The clincher? A 2022 episode where Joy Behar claimed he ordered the Capitol riot despite zero evidence. Trump's lawyers call it malicious fiction. If he files, ABC could face bankruptcy. Their insurance won't cover punitive damages. Network execs are reportedly drafting cancellation plans for The View to avoid total collapse. The lawsuit would also target Whoopi Goldberg personally, citing her 2020 comment that Trump deserves prison, not the presidency. Legal experts say Trump's case is stronger than Melania's. He has decades of defamation precedent on his side. The message? ABC's days of unchecked slander are over. As ABC crumbles, the host's secrets are spilling. Whoopi Goldberg isn't sleeping. She's raging. Sources say she's threatened to quit if ABC doesn't silence Musk and Melania, but the network's done protecting her. Leaked Zoom calls reveal her screaming, "I built this show!" as execs coldly remind her, "Barbara Walters built it. You killed it." Worse, her $20 M contract has a morality clause. If Musk's suit proves defamation, she's personally liable. Rumor is she's selling her NYC penthouse to cover legal fees. The once untouchable host is now scrambling to survive. Insiders say she's hired a crisis PR team to rebrand her as a victim of cancel culture, but critics aren't buying it. Even her co-hosts are distancing themselves, with Joy Behar reportedly calling her a lie. Meanwhile, Sunny Hostin's past is haunting her. Sunny Hostin positioned herself as The View's moral compass until Musk's lawyers resurfaced her deleted tweets. In 2015, she called Black conservatives race traitors and mocked Melania's English. The hypocrisy? Sunny's built her brand on anti-racism, yet her own words reek of bigotry. Now, the NAACP is demanding her resignation, and advertisers are fleeing. ABC's solution? A diversity training PR stunt. But insiders say Sunny's days are numbered. The network's already auditioning replacements. The most damaging tweet? A 2014 post where she joked, "Melania's English is worse than my toddler's." Melania's lawyers added it to their lawsuit, calling it xenophobic harassment. Sunny's apology? A tearful, scripted monologue that rang hollow to viewers. But the show's collapse isn't just about the host. Behind The View's smiles lies a toxic hellscape. A former producer just blew the whistle, revealing producers were instructed to edit guests to look racist and amplify Trump hate. The most shocking order? If a guest defends Trump, cut their mic. The whistleblower has 200 plus hours of tapes, and Musk's lawyers want them. If released, they'll prove The View isn't a talk show, it's a propaganda machine. One tape captures a producer saying, "Make the Republican look crazy," cut her answer mid-sentence. Another shows Whoopi directing editors to bury the clip where Trump makes sense. The whistleblower's identity? A 10-year ABC veteran who quit over ethical rot. As the truth surfaces, the audience revolts. The View's ratings are in free fall, down 62% since 2020. Why? They alienated 40% of their audience, conservatives. Former fans call the show a mean girls club for liberals. Even Whoopi's bipartisan moments are exposed as fake. Leaked scripts show her questions for Republicans were pre-written to trap them. Now Elon's lawsuit is the final nail. Advertisers like Target and Pfizer have pulled out, leaving ABC's $200 M studio a ghost town. The show's remaining audience? Hardcore liberals who'd watch anything, but even they're tuning out. A recent episode drew just 800K viewers, down from 3M in 2016. The verdict? The View's obsession with Trump killed its relevance. But the biggest twist? Barbara Walters' final warning. Before her death, Barbara Walters begged ABC to cancel The View. In a sealed letter, she wrote, "The show I created to uplift women has become a monster." She blasted Whoopi for bullying guests and Sunny for racial divisiveness. The network ignored her, until now. With lawsuits mounting, execs are finally considering her plea. Walters' estate is backing Musk's suit, hoping to bury the show for good. In the show, execs break out Walters' estate hoping to bury the show for good. The letter's most heartbreaking line? "I wanted women to debate, not destroy." ABC's response? A half-hearted tribute episode that fans called a funeral no one wanted. So, what's next for the carcass of The View? BC's desperate, developing The View 2 with less politics, more puppies. But leaked pitches reveal more chaos? A planned segment called Why Trump Voters Are Dumb. The hosts? Ex-Democrat politicians and TikTok activists. Conservatives are boycotting it already. Meanwhile, Musk is plotting a rival show, X Debate, featuring Trump and Melania. The message is clear. The View's era of bullying is over. The network's last-ditch effort, a nostalgia reboot with old clips of Barbara Walters. But without honesty, even nostalgia can't save them. Conclusion, The View didn't just die, it self-destructed in a blaze of hypocrisy. But this isn't just about a TV show, it's a warning. Media empires built on lies will always crumble. As Musk and Trump rewrite the rules, one question remains: who's next on the lawsuit hit list?